Well, hello, Pisces. Happy May. This is an exciting message. Okay, this is an exciting message. I'm starting everyone off this May, 2024, with a rune. Yours is Gabo here, the X symbol, and it means gift. Okay, and the first thing I thought was X marks the spot. All right, and then in regards to Pisces, the way that your symbol could act with this symbol, right? Like, so where X marks the spot would be where Pisces would naturally be the intersector of energy flowing around it, right? So let's look into that because I don't want to butcher it too much with chopping it up in words, right? But it feels like a beautiful message that feels, and I wrote it down. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do next. I drew y'all a picture. Okay. I did real quick. I did reading yesterday for Sagittarius. I enjoyed it so much, the drawing portion, that I did the same thing today, right? But I wrote on the index card first. That way I would have, and I want to show you. I'm trying to have lighting here. I don't know if it's backwards. I don't think it will. But so you see where I'm going with this, right? I hope you can. And it looks wonderful under the black light. But I'm gonna arrange that so you guys can see it. But I'm gonna tell you what I wrote here. Okay, so the song, right? Right before I started, right before I pressed play, I heard "Get Your Motor Running," right? Okay, so that's the first thing I wrote, and then it says Pisces 2024, May. You got the number 7 again, X Gabo. You are the gift, right? Gratitude, generosity, universal love. X marks the spot. How an open and trusting attitude influences the world around us, right? And then that's where the picture came in because that's what I do. I doodle. Share your gifts. Share your gifts joyfully with others. Open flow, like the intersection of ripples, right? Like Pisces understands naturally, like other people's bubbles, right? And here's Pisces, like able to read the intersection of that, right? In my theoretical drawing here. Okay, so that's what we're playing with. That's what we're playing with. I am really, really excited about this. Okay, so you can see. So this is a happy Pisces, right? This is Pisces that's sharing, right? In my vision. Um, this is your energy, right? You've got the fish going this way, the fish going this way. So in a solid, balanced Pisces, as a typical zodiac will play it out, um, you want to be like super zen, right? Everything in balance, everything in motion, but in balance. Your own bubble, everybody else, you're understanding everybody else's bubble and as least interference as possible because that way you won't have to intersect with it, right? Oh, wow. That's so interesting. So my finger's like doing an infinity symbol for you. And that's exactly what's happening here. Ah, okay. Oh, wow. Ooh, here. Let's start this. No, this bumps it. Okay. Um, I so love this. So you, happy, right? Set in this wonderful, um, you're like, what is the piece in between the internet coming in and everybody getting it? The router. You could be like, oh, you could be like Pisces wise, blooming in May. That's the theme. Like, wow. Okay, so in my vision, you're like this magnanimous, like, whew, it's beautiful. Let's play back. Let's play back. Actually, I'm gonna put you right there. You're gonna be the star of the show right now. I'm loving that. Okay. We're gonna get you a blessing first. We're gonna get you a blessing first. Happy May. I hope it's progressing smoothly, beautifully, all those wonderful words. We are at, what is it today? May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I don't know why I just looked that up. It doesn't matter if they're reversed, they're blessings. Cinco de Mayo. Yeah. It's been a really beautiful day too, so for me. I'm excited to do your reading today. I am very excited. Actually, you guys were the only ones I've ever really felt. I felt like it was time. That was an interesting feeling. I liked it, you know? I'm gonna say I really liked it. It was a beautiful feeling. I really, really liked it. Alright. Hey. I'm gonna show it to you first. Hope you can see that. And it says, put your hope in the Lord. Travel steadily along his path. Travel steadily along his path. And to me, the Lord is that to be, that I am, that's in motion, right? That's your creator essence that's able, right? Your special sauce. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, now we're going to get your archetypes because that's the fun, where the fun begins. And we're already talking about paths and stuff. I like it. That's where my brain has fun. Oh, hi. Here's my tree. It has my birthstone on it. Peridot. August 6th. I'm a Leo. I love that. I just had some confirmation in the back now. That was beautiful. Excuse me. I feel like I'm talking really low right now. So pardon me. In the beginning. Again, happy May. It's all about no mud, no lotus. You know, finally we can actually like smell the fresh something or other, you know, after a long, long winter. You know, collectively we're coming through some real change, some real transformation, some real actual weather too. Oh wow, we are so on a cusp for like, you know, just individually the best possible scenarios to where we can really rise to be ourselves. And whether we know about it in the moment we're in, I believe that our souls are taking us that way. You know, there's no other way out but up, right? Even if that's up, I mean, even if that's out, and it's supposed to be, because you want to know all about a solid life experiential thing that your soul's here to learn, right? Because it completely changes your attitude towards the future, completely changes your trajectory, right? You're then very well equipped as a character. You've had enough stories to where you can really make solid decisions, mature decisions about where you go next, right? So that's what your soul is working towards, in my opinion. Even in this life, especially in this life, because right now, my gosh, myself, I'm 47. I mean, I'm trying to share. But I personally, for my 16th birthday, I got a phone number, my own phone number, that was the same actual like phone landline, came through the same landline as my parents, but had a different phone number and it rang twice. Like it would be like ring, ring instead of ring. You know what I mean? So I knew it was, everybody knew it was for me, right? OMG, best gift ever. And then with the pagers, oh my gosh. For cell phones, computers, right? I had word processing in high school. I just think it's amazing. All of this is what I'm getting at. All of this magic of the internet and all of its possibilities to share magic and wonderfully diverse opinions that can really add to the stream of your life, especially when you're careful with what you do and for how long and for how much. Feed yourself, you know, feed your mind, because, you know, really ultimately whatever beast you feed is going to grow, right, in life. And that's part of the whole experience I'm talking about, right? So where was I going with that? Yeah, so you want to go up, right? But ultimately up would be boring. You'd have no life experience. So you have to go out to some degree, even if it's a fast out. You have to go out, right? I hope that's making sense. You have to have the life experience in order to want to go up. I have a feeling this is going to be a very interesting reading for you, Pisces, because it's already obviously got me tongue-tied. I love that. Okay, I feel like we're ready to cut. Woo! Pardon me if that was loud, but yay. Alright, let's do this. Spirit, the self of the magnanimous Pisces for May. Kairos. Would you look at that? And if I'm not mistaken, this is like the mythic mythos to some degree. I may have to look at that. Let's see how it plays with the other cards. I feel like that's what I've been feeling almost, like the expression of that. Even if that was just upside down and I only know it because this one was slightly larger than this one. So I'm going to call it upside down. Wow. Now that was deep right there. Pisces, you see what happened? This one's a little bigger. I'm going to put it this way so you can actually see an eye and see that both of these numbers are the same. The words, Kairos, are different. Okay, fascinated myself, right? I was just talking about an infinity symbol, but up. That's why you have to go out, right? So that you can actually go up. And okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Kairos, Kairos, Kairos. You know, these readings for May are just, they're doing what they do for me too, because this is a bloom month for me. I'm a Leo. I don't know if you watch mine, but you know, hey. But yeah, it's been a fantastic year so far. And I mean, up until now, it's been that learning experience stuff. So yay, up and out is where we're going with this conversation. I love that. I love that. Where are we at? The vow. Okay, Pisces, that makes sense. You've got some deep emotion tied to your energy moving. And that is very important. The vow, whatever you claim, whatever you intentionally say is yours, whatever you intentionally like give the I am to, you know, to whatever degree that means to you. Wow. So we'll look into that. The vow, obviously, is going to display itself. You're going into the vow. What do we have in hand, Spirit? As the Kairos. Kairos. Going into the vow. The village. Interesting. Interesting. Wow, Pisces, that fire is really catching me. And so is this light on the vow, you know, on the other side of the hand, and the white bird, which is it, and the black surrounding it, which is anything is possible to me, you know. This is interesting because it's like you're imagining, or maybe even living in the swim of life, right? And obtaining the vow. So you're in that place of, you know, it's May. I want to come up as a natural thing, but it's definitely time because collectively that's where we are. We're blooming, right? From within to the best of all those other words. Anyway, so you are that mythic, um, anything is possible, going into the commitment of something. So you're going into anything, looking to make a commitment to something with the village in hand. And it looks like arrows here with a hand and a circle buried. So it's like the directional energy that somebody put into an awl, you know, a circle, and then what came of that, but it's buried underground, under a mountain, which is interesting because Pisces, I guess you would naturally rather hide, right? And this is very similar coloring. That could be your hand in the ground, right? Do you see that? I hope so. That's the. I hope you can see where I'm going with that. Okay, so the Y spirit, the Y. This is so cool. The prayer, the prayer, with a hand coming out of the ground. I could never see what this picture was until just now. Look at that. That's beautiful. Wow. The prayer has color in it. Look. The vow has all will and I am and anything is possible. But the vow has actual, I'm sorry, the prayer, the Y has actual like influence. It has color. It has blues and pinks and reds and yellows. Right? So this is the stuff of anything. This is the stuff of fantasy. This is where like stories come from, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I mean? Like fairy tales, whatever. Like the substance of that. The stuff that makes your world, right? Which is what I wrote. Did I not write that? Gratitude, generosity, the universal gift. An open and trusting attitude influences the world around you. And it's pretty much whatever you put energy into, you are the gift. Look at that hand. Look at that hand. Your influence is your weapon in hand. Your influence is not a weapon. It's your tool, is how I'd like to see this. It is called your tool. I don't even know why I said weapon. So the vow is your tool in the village. And the village is actually what you have in your hand, which is really cool because overall the prayer is the why. So it's like Pisces, your heart and soul is so wrapped into making something real. And that makes so much sense. And it's you. It's you. And it's knowing that it's hoping maybe that your influence is everything because either you're seeing it or you're about to. This is fantastical either way. And I love it because it's totally up my alley. What does this say? Travel steadily along his path. Yeah. Yeah. Travel steadily along your path. Okay? The guidance within. Perfect. I love it. Yeah. Share your gifts. You're the intersection of ripples. Okay. Yeah. Sharing your gift. You're the intersection of ripples. That's so fantastic, especially Pisces, the normal concept coming from this. You know what I mean? This is like your normal, natural kind of, that Pisces awesomeness, committed to it, the potential of it, and actually living it out as the intersection of ripples. The village, that's okay, recognizing your power is prayer. Wow. As long as you see your power and use it for good, you're going to most definitely impact the environment around you and you're going to see it. And it is going to inspire you to continue doing what you do, right? Yay. Okay. Yay. Because a closed off Pisces is not energy that anybody wants to be around. So you do it so well, You do it so well. We have, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The ocean. Yay. On the bottom. Look at that. Look at that. That looks like a closed off Pisces and a knot. Look at all that emanation, right? That's the moral of your story here. That's the underline. That is the underline. And I keep bumping my tree today. So it looks like Pisces. You're changing history. We love that. We love that. Okay, who's next? Who's next? Who's next? What I'm feeling for you is this. What I feel right now is that I'd like to pick one right now. Pick it first and read it last is what, again, right before I pressed play. This is what I want to pick first and read last. So, because I feel like it's going to be impactful. And with all of this, I wouldn't say it's divine feminine because it's very yellow and orange and whatnot, but it starts out with fantastical and ends with directed fantastical in the most beautiful way, which is exactly what I drew. All right, so we're transforming you from, if you're not already, this is what's happening for you in May. You're going from almost a, I don't want to say polluted ocean, but again, we might have to work with this one out. Oh, beautiful. The ocean, right? We're going from here. I think this is the moral story. We're going from here to here. Ooh, okay, these cards are amazing. Look at what's under that now. All right, the threshold. Sorry. The threshold. How about that? Now, look at the colors. That's your new underlying now that we're aware that we're working on the old underlying. Oh, Pisces, you are so dynamic. So dynamic. Yep. Okay, so yay. I'm loving it. Look, we're halfway through and I haven't even. Where was I? We're picking this one. Actually, this one wants to come out. Queen of the Nagas. Look at that balance of water. Oh, wow. All right. Wow. She's riding with y'all. Okay. We're putting you guys right here. Queen of the Nagas. The village in hand. That means you are the queen of your village, and that's an internal thing, right? Queen is internal, king is external. All right. Wow. Achi. Telepathy of Terra Mater. Interesting. That is from the earth itself, right? Communication. Your third eye, right? Not just from the earth itself, but we'd have to look at it for me to go deeper. All right, moving on, because I like to have a full court, but I don't want y'all to have to be here, until your real birthdays. All right, Pisces, let's find you a way to filter your water as you're naturally flowing it anyway, right? That's what you do, but you don't want it to be like a hindrance. You don't want it to be something that you're just like kind of stuck with. You want this to be something that you can, like the way like a good word wrapped on the side of a container of water can make a water crystal that looks like heaven versus, an unkind word written on the same water on a different jar can make it look, very distorted. It looks very much, this is most, wow. Okay, so this is on the bottom right now. I'm sorry. Here, shine on. But this is really, this is what this is what I was imagining. Now you're naturally moving energy, right? You're naturally moving energy. The only difference between the energy staying this color is your bit of soul, spirit, some intention somehow to see something brighter, for whatever reason, change your perspective, right? So you clear your water out as you go, and hopefully you like yourself. You know what I mean? Hopefully you are sweet to your water. We're 70, 80%, 90%, however many, and like water's in the air. We breathe water. We interact with water. We should talk sweet to our water before we drink it. But we want to get you out of, maybe we can just show you how to go forward, knowing that you're doing this, right? But knowing that you are doing this gives you the power to maintain your filter. You know what I mean? Makes you more magical, more powerful, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. For we're like 90 million minutes in and we haven't even gotten tarot yet. Perfect. Heal and shine. Okay? Heal and shine. Oh, look. What's that shine? Heal and shine. Exactly. Exactly. All right, 2 more here. We're gonna get and again, my apologies for the long. But and I really feel thirsty. I'm gonna have to get something here. So this is coffee. I just looked at it. Coffee with cinnamon. It looks kind of a mess, but hey. Again, happy Cinco de Mayo. All right. So let's. Wow, this is something to contemplate here. So Kairos is your ability to make this ocean cleaner or be aware of what you commit your very powerful energy to, because you have this energy, whether you see, that's part of what I was drawing here. This is you without spreading. Okay, this is a circle closed in, has all the same energy but doesn't go anywhere, right? This is a fishes that reach tail to tail or whatever. This is you open-ended, right? Open-ended. An open and trusting attitude influences the world around you, right? You are the gift, and that's exactly what your energy does. But if you're blocking yourself, you're only doing it for you. Like, it's just, excuse me. Apparently you need to express that because it's a ripple effect, right? But for you, it's an infinity symbol. That's the whole like hard to express part. Okay, but anyway, I know that might be kind of obscure, so we're gonna Turtle, will you hold that for me, please? Thank you. Okay, I feel like it's time to cut these cards. Alright, let's see what's happening, Pisces. What the mystical shaman has to say. The staff. And it came in reverse. So you're not using your magic. You have the staff. Heal and shine. The crystal. You're the queen. The vow. Okay. Vision quest on the bottom. Okay, and that's really what it is. That's really what it is, Pisces, is recognizing your power, right? Look, the staff in reverse. Let's get that turned up before you leave here today, okay? We're going to turn that prayer into reality because, we never die. Love never ends. Prayer is real. Faith is power. And, I think anybody that's ever interacted with the environment around them is kind of aware that those things are, for the most part, true, right? Basically true. Here's your power right here. Here's something that says heal and shine. It's crystal. Interacting with energy, right? Wow, this is a lot. You have a lot of power, and it's doing something whether you direct it or not. And that's, I think, where we're at. So interesting. So what's left is the moon. What's left is the moon. I love this. I love this. All right, I'm going to have to contemplate this hourglass because I sort of feel rushed right now. But then again, I feel like I'm sort of talking through water. Like, I don't know. May I have one, Spirit? May I have one, please? One for Pisces. I almost felt like it was that one there. Okay, I heard cat. Okay. Right, you right there. What did it jump out of my hand? Self-reflection. Perfect. Look at all that water. And multiple versions working as a whole, right? Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. That is really something to contemplate. This deck is amazing. All right, so that's in the midst of talking to your water. Your vow is the talk. Your village is your impact, okay? Your vow. Your village is you. This is your village. The prayer is because prayer is real. The thoughts, the vows that you make to yourself, talk that you talk is first. This is all the same person. That's interesting. Heal and shine, that power. Okay, claiming your power. Okay, you're using your power inverse. You're using your power. You're using your words, maybe. You don't realize the value of your words. The Queen of the Nagas. Oh, this is so dynamic, Pisces. Yay. Okay, so this is your representative of the moon. That's beautiful. All right, we're going to move you guys now. Please, please, please. Okay, I'm excited to get to tarot. Ooh. I love it when my left hand gets itchy. I love it when my left hand gets itchy. Okay. What's that? Nourishment. Pisces, and you have so much capacity. Wow. I mean, as far as just general overall good feeling, like any Pisces I've ever been around just feels good, right? I'm going to move this now. Okay. Just energetically. And they just do this. They're like little powerhouses of energetic flow. That water. Yeah. That's why I had to draw a picture. Again, you know. That's why I had to draw a picture. All right. What are we gonna see in regards to the vow being the situation for Pisces in May? Being the Kairos aspect. In a self-reflective, energetic. This is what I'm doing with my power moments, and it's so deep. That is so deep. And it's all about you. This is all about you. I love it. I love the way that this idea is being expressed. It's like clean your water and know that you're doing this so that you can either inadvertently or intentionally really sort of help the energy flow on purpose. You know, use your power for good. Okay. Obscure maybe, but alright, let's oh, I just seen something turned over. We don't want that right now. Not in the beginning. Not in the beginning. I didn't even get there yet. But that's interesting. It was the Knight of Swords, so maybe Pisces, that not sharing your energy, that circle instead of an open arrow situation, right? Instead of a yin yang, a closed circle. That's a closed circle. You have a closed circle in your hand and you're looking for a yin yang, really. You need to start playing yin yang because that's your prayer. And that's your healing. That's taking your power and using it. Okay, we're going to get into what the advice is here. That sounds so obscure. I know. Alright, here we go. Did I take a drink when I picked this up? Thank you. Started talking about it. It is really yummy. I love cinnamon in the coffee. Okay. Situation. Oh, wow. As the vow. Look at the colors are even similar. And the I am covered in a little bit of heart. And a little bit of anything can happen, but I'm ready. That's like a race flag sort of dynamic there. Waiting for his already sort of excited about ship coming in. So the anything is possible is waiting on its invisible to be made visible. The thing that he claimed was possible. His vow. Where his future village is going to be. It's in his hands. Because of the prayer. Where his real power is believing that this is even a thing. That's beautiful. That's where your power is, the staff in reverse. And we're going to read the staff in reverse and the end. Okay, I think the Queen of the Nagas, we'll use here, but I feel as if I'm supposed to read the medicine of the staff on the mystical shaman. But anyhow, this is the vow. It's wonderful. That's deep. That's deep. Look at what's on the bottom right now. Okay, strange way to hold your cards. Anyway, yeah, look. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Alright, am I shuffling or taking some shuffle? So, look at that. Page of Wands. With a white hat and a little feather. Ready. Actually, more than ready. The vow. The vow. Wow. In staff, right? That is cool. That's a cool way to express that, Spirit. That's a cool way to express that. Okay, the foundation, please. King of Swords. Alright, interesting, because we're talking about Pisces here. Oh, did you hear that, huh? Oh, you know what it is? Because it's how important words are. Whether you speak them or not, that King of Swords, that taking full responsibility for the stuff we make happen, because we know we had that sort of thought tangent, maybe, and the things as a grown-up, that we can claim that we had a nudge to that to some degree we knew differently, right? If you don't take that power in hand, then you're not the King of Swords, right? So your foundation is that you have suddenly realized that this is your power. So this is your foundation, and that's so good because you realize that water is everything, right? Some clean water is where it's at. And look at this. Looks almost like clean water, right? All this water, wow. Queen of the Nagas, sort of an underwater theme. Pisces being water. Alright, I like it. Pisces in the past. The sun! Look at that! The sun. Alright, the sun in the past, yes. Knowing or recognizing to some degree, self-reflection is where we're at. Alright, and your power is in reverse. You're ready to claim your power. You're in that mode. Alright, so that's you in the past. Yeah, King of Swords and the sun. Very aware. Wow. Surrounding environment, energy moving. Energy moving. The vow. Because you're aware that when you claim anything, you send the power in that direction. You know that your energy changes rooms. Perfect. Perfect. Seven of Pentacles is where you are right now personally. Okay, so you were just coming out of the sun personally. In the situation of the where's my energy going conversation. My vow. You're really contemplating this vow in this village, this prayer, because you've been enlightened to it. Now it's time you're like halfway there. Now that you're made aware, now you can spin it to where it works for you, You're in that process. Yeah. I like that. How does the three, I hope I'm explaining it. I hope I'm explaining it clearly. Where's, excuse me, the 3 wands go? By the end of May. The 8 of Swords. Okay. The prayer is the why. And this is lining up your energy. Look. There, maybe that is her castle in the background. That's lining up her, that's asserting. Because she knows what direction she wants her energy to go. Instead of it just being, bothered by everybody else's or muddled by everybody else's or like, ick. It can be like, yay, I'm so aware of the effect I have on the water around me, i.e. the emotions, the air, the plants, everything responds to your words. The world you live in is magical. So this looks to me, with this being the outcome of that, and the prayer being the why, and the Queen of Nagas being here to represent, once you realize your power, your Pisces self is going to have a focus. If you get what I'm saying, you're gonna know how to clean your water as you go. Because I think that's probably what's important to you guys, being so, I guess, deeply watery, right? Oh my gosh, Ace of Swords still on the bottom. I love that. Alright, so who are we in the future? Well, I guess it's still me. Chill. Chill, right? That three swords above is not self-doubt. Because that golden sword underneath of that person that matches that person, I mean, there's just no sweeter spot, right? So that's where we want to go, because we know that we know what our vow is, we know what our commitment is, we know what our energy is doing for ourselves personally. We know the world that we're building. We know the water that we're cleaning. We're like cleaning it. Oh my gosh, Pisces, you guys are going to be like cleaning your water like fish, if that makes any sense, complimentary. And I want to say that in a great way. It's like you're going to be aerating and like, thank you, Kitty, like spiraling stuff, your energy up. I love that. Hi. Her name is North. She's a saber-toothed kitty. Yeah. Okay. That's you in the future. Wonderful. In regards to May, in regards to self-reflection, that's wonderful. That's you with power. That's healing and shining. That's knowing the aspect of the Queen of Nagas and the prayer of the why, and then knowing that what you feel is true, so therefore it's valuable. You know what I mean? We really all need to start taking advantage of our own, not advantage, walking in our true gifts of adding to the stream of life, especially when we are aware and we've been made aware, and these are things that really are uniquely special to us. And we're not brought up in a collective world like that. It's sort of anti that. So it's kind of hard for individuals to really sort of even attempt to be individual genuinely, generally too. So yeah, okay. I'm sorry, where was I? The fantastical walks into commitment, the potential, the opportunity to commit to something, their power, really, what they want to actually focus their energy on. With the village in hand, how it's going to affect the world, the circle it is going to create, the pattern it is going to create going forward, right? Because you're aware of how you're moving the energy. Because you know you are the Queen of the Nagas. Awesome. Awesome. And the goal is to heal and shine. Like I said, like water when you talk to it nice, right? And you're just recognizing how much influence you have. Self-reflection. Very cool. That's self-reflection. Okay, perfect. What happens in the Emperor? What I just explained, taking it on. Queen of the Nagas. Owning it. Recognizing, starting to pay attention of what your vow is. That vow is any proclamation you make, anything you say out loud, anything, there's so much energy in the thoughts that you give any energy to for any, what is it, more than 72 seconds? Like, chill. Chill. It's all about the prayer, man. Prayer is real. Everything. Prayer is so real. I guess you're really going to start to figure out how real your effect is on that water aspect, because it's beautiful. It really has potential to be really beautiful. It's really clean, and it seems like it's really clear to you. And you're coming out as the Queen of the Nagas in self-reflection, with just all we have to do is turn that staff upside down, right? And clean your water out. All right, let me keep going here. What's in between, Spirit? Oh, and look at that. Judgments. Judgments. Talk about being woke up to what your energy is doing and what you're capable of and what you're being called to, with the prayer being why. Oh my gosh, Pisces. I wonder if you know, if you already know, like if you just are on that cusp of like looking at this stuff as yours. Wow, that's so awesome. I almost wanted to clap for you. Like, if you haven't already, you're definitely going to wake up to the aspect of your effect on your own water and the water around you and the effect of your vow in that aspect. Okay, how much power you really do have and how much that has to do with your intention with all that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting really caught up in this. I feel like it's like I said earlier, I feel like I'm in the water. I'm talking through water, and I guess you can see why. Your hopes, Pisces hopes for May. Strength. Well, there's a lot of sun in that I like. And that's the merging of spirit and matter, right? That's a merging of your two fish. That is ideal. That's ideal. That's your vow being good. That's your village being grateful. That's your prayer working in action and you seeing proof of it every day. You healing and shining because you're being you and you know it's happening because you are you, because you do know what your power is, because the staff is turned the other way. You understand at least what your energy does, and you can really take ownership of that. And then it's cooler than you thought. I love this. It's a really cool theme for May. Excuse me. Let me get back in my chair. I have a pillow outside. All right, Spirit, what's a fear? Whew, let me breathe. Fear? Recognition? Well, the six of wands always always seems to me like self-recognition is like first. You like have to hold yourself high and put that wreath on it, to some degree before you see these other steps, if that makes sense. And these other wands. But everybody's perspective is different in the moment they're in. So this is a fear, right? As opposed to strength being the hope. Both Leo cards. Interesting. Huh. And the sun being the past on a Pisces. I guess I was just talking about the sun. Look at the sun. As a Pisces, in the water, smooth. Ooh, do you know that you're doing this and you just don't want anybody else to know that you're doing this? You're gonna be like, everybody's gonna know that you're awesome. So therefore your water's just gonna become what it says. I love that. Anyway, we're gonna figure out why that's a fear for you. Why is that a fear? Self is the Page of Wands and Kairos. Going into the vow with village in your hand. Because of the prayer. That's you in a prayer, like going forward, right? The prayer. Alright, Pisces, let's see. How does this evolve, Spirit? How does this evolve? The Nine of Wands. Okay, so you go from the Six of Wands to the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is authenticity. You got all those Eight of Wands. You took them. You lined them up behind you. You know where they are. You still have your wand. You've got a bandage on. You're from this point on. You know what your vow does. This is your village. You know what your prayers do. You know how real a prayer is. This is a real prayer. Okay. You're gonna start making shit real. Pardon my mouth. And you're gonna really know. Once you take this in hand, right? Take a staff and take a wand in hand. You're really gonna. This vow is everything. Advice. Ooh, there's a cup coming in. Okay, that's spirit yourself, himself, howself, itself, all that is, was, or ever will be. I'm looking at that. Okay, Kairos. All right, you're going to be becoming aware, that's for sure, the month of May. Outcome. You're going towards yours. There's that cup. You're going towards your ninth, your self-satisfaction, your Kairos coming to be, your fantasy coming to reality. That's how I'm seeing this. And you realizing how much it's in your hands. You realizing how much is in your hands because look, at the bottom, Ace of Swords, right? It's all about the truth, the power of the truth. Like oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bang. Pisces, this really complements your really deep understanding of the intersection of energies, right? And to start really focusing on what that does actually adds the mind to it, actually adds some air to it. It adds that dynamic of what happens when air and water meet? Evaporation. Well, now I can't even think of, well, it moves it. Huh. Interesting if you think but yeah, so wow, and again, you guys keep taking me down a tangent. This is exactly what's going on with you. Peace of mind. You're coming to know what your power does. I love that. You're coming to really know what effect you have on water. We're gonna read the staff. This is your bottom. Yeah, I'm actually gonna put it over here for you. That's we've been way out of time. So if um, Pisces, if this is where we part, really, thank you very much. But I am going to go ahead and read the Mystical Shaman real quick. For those that you would like to hear it, because I do feel like it really is super relevant. This is a really deep message, and I actually would like nothing more than to keep going. Aha. Yeah, meow, meow. Staff is number 51. So I'm going to find that for you real quick here, and send you off that way for your May. And it's already fantastic. Like I said, happy Cinco de Mayo. 51. There we go. The staff. The staff is a symbol of authority. Perfect. Perfect. Excuse me. The staff is a symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper. Wow, my mouth is so dry all of a sudden. Please pardon me. It might be the cinnamon. That's more than I normally have. So, okay. The staff. The staff is a symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle, and aids you to maintain your balance after you begin walking in that direction. Moses carried a serpent staff through the desert, and with it he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the impermanence of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. Your authority is the word I couldn't find to describe exactly what that says right there, right? Your authority. Wow. Okay. The medicine, right? Because it did come out in reverse, and I'm going to read because so you guys get the whole psychological impact, the whole subconscious. We'll turn it upside down when we're done. So we're going to give you the medicine. You are caught in the delicate balance between opposing forces, between masculine and feminine, between action and non-action. Use this to your advantage, as there can be no day without night, no low without high, no wrong without right. This is the time to take corrective action, beginning with your beliefs about what needs to be fixed or repaired. Let destiny take its course, nudging it slightly along. Okay, that is gentle but assertive. The staff is the symbol of authority. It holds the power to temper extremes. It's so perfect for you, Pisces. temper extremes. Like, again, with the, little baby's first oracle card there that I drew. Like, that's exactly what I see for you. Wow. Well, it looks like your cards fell, so I'm gonna let you go there. But thank you for playing along with this series. Again, my first series for Zodiacs. I hope you have a really fantastic May. You're coming to terms with your ability to harmonize or disharmonize and exactly how much influence you have on the fantastical environment around you. And how much you interact with that. So, I think the point is to really look into the water aspect and how you can really affect that very easily. So, thank you, thank you. If you made it this far, thank you so much, Pisces. Until next time, peace.